Oh, now I'm live. I was there trying to like yap for a good like 3 minutes because I started the stream early and I don't think I was live, but now I'm pretty sure I am live. I don't know how streaming on this platform works, but we're getting through it. I'm now getting an ad on my own stream. I'm just trying to look at the playback. Testing. YouTube should like forfeit the ads on your own stream though, because that's kind of cringe. Okay, I see the game now. We're good. I think we're good now. But anyway, I have like a fresh copy of Pleasantview here. I was debating like giving all the townies makeovers and like then playing, but sometimes that feels wrong to me too. Like I should be playing like Will Wright intended and not giving them makeovers. So I think we are just gonna hop into the game. Probably do all the scripted events first. I think we're live though. Privacy public. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we're live. It'd be funny if I did this whole stream and I was not live though. That'd be kind of funny if I was just streaming to myself. Okay, so we're here. But yeah, we're gonna do all the scripted events and go from there. It's a completely fresh copy of Pleasantview. I was thinking to myself earlier, I'll start streaming when, pigs fly, and then I saw this pig flying, and I was like, fine, I'll start streaming. So here we are. That's why the pig is in my YouTube thumbnail. I thought it was funny. I don't know if there's any like lots I want to place down for Pleasantview that I have. I don't think I have anything that really fits in with Pleasantview all that much. Download it anyway. I think I made this for downtown. But it'd be kind of fun to maybe put in Pleasantview instead of like maybe not instead of this grocery store, but like as an other option might be fun. Because I want to edit this neighborhood like over time. Wait. I don't know if I like it here, but we're gonna place it here. Oh, your Pleasantview probably looks like so good. I like never edit my like lots. Like all the like standard Pleasantview lots are probably gonna stay in the same spot, but I'm gonna definitely be building like around it, I think. I might be doing makeovers of the builds themselves, but like I think most things are gonna stay in their spots. I wish I knew which camera mod I used. I could probably Google it for you, actually. So, I think I just used like gun mod. Also, I'm sorry for the Discord notification there. Let me just set myself as busy or something. I'm used to OBS doing that for me. Discord. Here we go. 21 households and 57 civs. It must be hard to do like one single rotation with that. I'd be attached to that neighborhood. You better be like making backups because I am bad at making my Sims backups and I would not want to lose that neighborhood. Like I haven't even backed up Mountain View yet. Even though I lost my last Build a City challenge, I just haven't made the effort to back up my neighborhoods. It's a problem. But yeah, here's my little grocery store I made. I think it's fine for Pleasantview. Yeah, we're gonna keep it, I think. Though I did have these shells like glitch out on me before, so I might just delete them and add something else. They're cute, but like I don't feel like dealing with the glitches. Okay, 28 backups, that's good. Oh yeah, I get overwhelmed with like the Build a City challenge rules too. Like I just end up not following them. I call my neighborhood a Build a City challenge and then I just do what I want. Maybe that's a problem, but oh well. And I don't think there's anything else I want to add to this place. I think we're good, so save that. I remember, like, a while ago I was gonna play Pleasantview, and I built a school for Pleasantview, and I think I deleted that school from existence. And it was a nice school, but it just... I did not save it. Yeah, no, I definitely did not save it. Oh, and I made this for Pleasantview too, I think, actually. This little nightclub. I don't even remember what it looks like. I really admire when people can like keep track of their Sims ages to the point where they're saying, "Oh, they're 41 years old" or whatever because like I cannot do that. Aaron, I got the new Pleasantview just from downloading it on Mod The Sims. I could probably just like drop a link in chat about it. Let's see. Sims 2 without Bella Pleasantview. There should be like an explanation about how to download it on the page. There we go. I'm like really bad at explaining technical stuff, so I trust other simmers to do that instead of me. I used to be so bad at building, but like honestly all it takes is practice. I want to eventually do that tutorial for building, but I don't know, I get overwhelmed. I say I'm gonna do something and then it just doesn't happen. I'm happy I'm streaming right now. Oh yeah, the removing the folder thing, yeah. I always go with like clean templates though because I feel like they're better for my game. I'm still like one of those like old school people that gets scared of corruption even though I know it's not bad as people make it out to be. It's just I grew up being scared of corruption. So when I hear the word clean, I want to use it, which is a problem. But yeah, here's my little pink flamingo club. I didn't intend on making this stream me checking out my old builds. It's just I feel like plopping down some places for my Sims to go in Pleasantview. "2 days equals 1 year," but I feel like playing slowly would just get you more attached to the Sims. I respect playing like that. You can definitely send me a copy of the spreadsheet on Twitter or something. I'd check it out. I'm I'm not organized at all though, so I'd probably not use it, but I would like to check it out. Twitter or whatever platform, Blue Sky. Yeah, I've been told the Max's hoods are fine too. It's just like when you hear people say that they're bad for years, it's hard to get that out of your mind. I try not to spread that anymore though. Like I used to make jokes about it on TikTok, and I don't want to go and like scare the kids away from playing this game. So I try not to bring up the corruption part as much anymore. Should we actually play the video game now, or do I want to like continue looking at my stuff that I've made? I feel like we should probably play the video game. But then I just want to like throw down everything I made because seeing things I made in my neighborhood makes me happy. Yeah, I heard Pleasantview is like the most normal neighborhood, or the one that's not going to give you as many problems. I love this little arcade too. Okay, I'm adding the arcade. I'm thinking I might as well just like decorate this as a little bit more uh city-like in this corner, since I'm just going ahead and adding everything already. Uh, I don't know. I always like the idea of these big city-like buildings, and then when I try to place them, it just never works out for me. Yeah, I don't even know what's normal. Like, I was playing The Sims 3 yesterday. I thought I was going to be in my Sims 3 era, and I made it, like, to day 3 of my Sims life, and then my game crashed. And, like, I had been saving, but I got discouraged, and then I stopped playing. So, I don't know what's normal. I have, like, nothing here that fits for Pleasantview, though. Someone on Discord recently found out how to fix the broken faces and restore the intended Maxis faces for all of its victims without recreating them, and I hope they put them up for download. They probably are definitely gonna do that. I can see that happening. It's amazing, like, all the updates this game gets through mods. I am sorry, by the way, for just turning this into a decorating the neighborhood stream. I will be getting to gameplay eventually. It's just I'm excited about using these buildings right now. I wasn't gonna be excited about using these buildings, but now I am. Though I also have no idea what I'm doing, so. Okay, so. Are you guys getting ads like literally every 2 seconds? Because I am, and it's kind of annoying me. If there's too many ads, let me know, and I can probably turn them off. It's just I had the stream on my phone, and like it seems like a lot of ads are being placed up, and that's annoying. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm going for right now with the 3 to 2 rabbit hole. I mean, I have one, but uh, it doesn't feel right putting these two buildings next to each other, though. Like, I would love to have the town hall somewhere, but it doesn't feel right here. Maybe, maybe if I moved this. Why did I think that was gonna fit? The fake school and playground sounds like a good idea, actually. Because I don't think I'm gonna end up doing a playable school in this neighborhood. I don't know if I feel like it. I'm already doing that with my Build a City challenge. I'm thinking maybe put this over here. Yeah, I always imagined that they would go to school like in another town or something when I but when I place down a rabbit hole a lot, I do imagine they go to school there. Here's another thing that bugs me about these rabbit holes. It's the fact that like there's grass underneath the little roof piece here. It doesn't feel realistic, so I always have to go and like find the sidewalk alley item, and I struggle with finding things in this menu. This thing. And then whenever I place this thing, it clips and I get annoyed with it. But that looks better than the grass to me. Maybe a tree. I'm hoping these trees distract from the fact that the sidewalk or pavement down here is kind of uneven. I don't think I've heard of Open Sims 2. Is it? I would guess that it would be like making a remastered Sims 2. Is that what it is? Like the fans making it? Building the Sims 2 from the ground up? Honestly, I need to spend more time in like Sims 2 spaces. Like I get on Tumblr for maybe like 15 minutes a week and that's it, and I feel like I need to appreciate other people's things more because I do not. See, like Lazy Duchess is like an icon in this community and I should know about that, but I do not. What does the open source mean in that sense? Like making the code easier to use or like oh, okay. I would love for that to be a thing. Um I'd be scared about the legalities of it, even though like Sims is an older game. Is this like literally a little gingerbread house? No, it is not. It's definitely just a house that my Canadian little brain cannot handle. Okay, I think that's my sign to actually start gameplay because I don't know what I'm talking about here. Well, I'm supportive of anything that makes The Sims 2 better, so. But we're gonna start off with Don Lothario, and I think we're just gonna do the scripted events right now. And I'm getting another ad. Jeez. Are you guys getting too many ads? Because like I feel like it's too much. Um, I'll probably follow the scripted events, but then I'll do my own thing. because I feel like the scripted events are like the tutorial, right? And then you can go from there and do your own thing. I am gonna play with all the Pleasantview Sims, including the Burbs and the Oldies. I don't have any subhoods yet. I was debating maybe adding one, like maybe adding a strange town or something, but we're not there yet. But yeah, Don Lothario. Who is Don Lothario? Is his engagement to Cassandra Goth genuine? And what about the rumor that her mother, Bella, was last seen scaling the deck of his condo? I literally have that memorized. It's kind of bad. Like, if you see me in the street, I could recite that to you. And it's all because of a TikTok a couple years ago, but it's still in my head. I feel like I end up with a lot of the traditional pairings, and then my Sims tend to get divorced in Pleasantview. There's just a lot of drama happening. So, let's see. Don's romantic life is really humming along. Maybe now is the time to put the moves on Nina Caliente. Pick up the phone to invite her over. I would like to play this for a while on my channel. I would like to primarily stream it. It's just the fact that I need to get over my streaming anxiety. That's it. But the plan is for this series to be a streamed series on my channel. So we're just gonna call on over. So we're just gonna call Nina up. And invite her over. It would end when I accidentally delete the neighborhood or my neighborhood somehow spontaneously combusts. Or I just, get super scared of streaming altogether. One of my mods, I used to have a mod that got rid of the garden club people and like all the other Sims that show up to your house. But I think one of the mods I downloaded is conflicting with that because now like garden club people are showing up and it's kind of annoying. I don't know which mod I downloaded recently that would be causing that. Yeah, I love the 100 years tour. I was thinking of actually doing that, like streaming this mostly, and then when my Sims get to a certain point, I can make a video like that. Okay, so I think I just automatically closed out the exit that's telling me to clean. The notification that is telling me to clean up, but we can go and do that too. Once a lot of things start happening on my screen, I get very confused and I don't know what to say. Yeah, the place is a mess. Use the phone to hire a maid. I'm already on that. So we're gonna hire a maid. I don't play with the Sims 3 traits. I don't even really know how they function. Because I know you gotta put them in your Sims inventory, but does it actually affect your Sims personality? Because if it does, I'm like vaguely interested. It's just the fact that I don't really like it being in my Sims inventory, so I just never downloaded it. Is the load order from the RPC launcher, or is this something else? Let's hire Kaylin. Kaylin is actually like one of my favorite names for a girl. I really like it. But yeah, we invited her to be maid, and we're gonna greet Nina. I don't care about the garden club lady. I mean, Dawn might care about the garden club lady. Blonde, blue eyes, long hair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dawn would care, but he's not gonna care right at this moment. Instead, we're gonna go into the hot tub. Oh, so it does affect this. I figured it did, but it's just I was too scared to try it. Yeah, she's not bugging me too much. She's doing her own thing, so I'm gonna leave her be. I'm gonna ask Nina to join us. And I'll do that thing where I temporarily add her to the household. Because if there's a chance for Sim to get pregnant, I kind of want it to happen. Teleport. Make selectable. Nina. Oh no, you're not backseating, it's fine. Sometimes there's things about this game that I do not know, and I appreciate people telling me. Caitlin, I do not want to hang out with you. I'm kind of busy. I mean, Dawn would probably say yes in certain circumstances, but I don't think the other two ladies would say yes, so it's not gonna happen. And you can woohoo. I turned off the cutscenes. I did not want this to happen. I am sorry. I like live for the cutscenes, so when I skip one on accident, I get very sad. In my head, my Sims often have favorite colors because I tend to have my Sim dressed in that color, like, all the time. Like, their everyday wear is blue, their underwear is blue. Like, I tend to, like, match them with whatever color I'm feeling for them. So, maybe I should use the favorite color mod. Don and Daniel are honestly the perfect pair for... Honestly. Hi, Katie, what's up? Yeah, I saw the color stuff on Tumblr. Like, their coffee mugs can be their favorite color, and other objects like that. I think it's a neat detail. I just haven't gotten around to putting it in my game. Okay, so we woohooed. I think that's kind of the end of Don's arc at his house. But we're gonna say goodbye to Nina. We're gonna call over Dina. I mean, it's gonna be one of our last nights potentially as a bachelor. We might as well have a good time, right? So let's go call Dina up. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of my Sims having like a random favorite color. I like being I like them being able to choose some things for themselves. Though there's some Sims that I definitely feel like would have a certain favorite color. I'm thinking Dawn would be like red. There's a lot of like red in this house, so I think his favorite color would be red. But call Dina. Invite over. Can my friend come over too? I mean, depending on what friend, but no. And he can go use the bathroom while he's waiting for her. I had a mod that changes the matchmaker to a witch, and like, I kind of want to re-download it. I like the witch vibes more than, this. And we're gonna go greet Dina. have a nice glitchy makeout session, and then we can... And we could probably... Woohoo? We'll have like a weird sofa woohoo moment. Why not? Yeah, the matchmaker is very questionable. It's kind of dated. Did you guys just fall in love? Okay. That's fine. The thing is, I really like Dawn and Nina together too. But him falling in love with Dina is, kind of scandalous. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to woohoo in front of the Cowboy channel? The music playing in the background, yeah. Oh, I forgot to add her to the household. Oh well. Maybe to make things fair, they can go for round 2 upstairs. Just so if anything were to potentially happen, it would happen. Let's see. Dawn, you cannot be walking away from a woman in your bed. I guess he wants a drink to kind of like loosen his nerves a little bit. I love watching TV in The Sims 2, actually. And I like to see what videos they come up with. You didn't even drink that! You just made the drink and now you're walking away. Okay. Now you can woohoo. Potentially, or talk about films, whatever you want to do. Ooh. Dawn, I know you're hungry, but you have things you need to do. You need to make this fair to Nina and Dina. There we go. And I think we're gonna get a cutscene for it, maybe? Or no, it's not their first woohoo, so it won't happen. I love the Hell's Kitchen video The Sims 2 plays on TV. It's one of my favorites. There we go. And now I'm gonna consider Dawn's story complete. Well, his story in this house. So... And we're gonna save the game and move on to the next house. Most of the time, my Sims pick the weather. Like, that's all I have them watch. Like, I don't personally have them watch, but that's all they want to watch. I get, like, the random weather notifications all the time. Oh, I would hate that. Yeah, I don't like seeing English in my Sims games. I don't want to hear English in my Sims games, and I don't want to hear it, and I don't want to see it. It breaks the immersion. What's the next house in the play order? Is it the Goths? I literally have to Google it. Yeah, no, it's the Goth family. Let's go. Cassandra is ready to start a family of her own, but can she tame the town's Casanova? And can Mortimer bounce back after the disappearance of his wife Bella? Let's go. Alrighty, so Cassandra is smitten with Dawn and wants to get hitched. Perhaps an affectionate gesture will put the relationship on a strong footing. And she wants to kiss Dawn. The thing is, do I want her to kiss Dawn? Because sometimes them getting married and then it not working out is funnier, and I feel like it's more fitting. I feel like Cassandra would definitely love a mad scientist. Like, she's in the scientist career anyway, I think, right? Yeah. Her father was in it. I feel like that vibes. That's the right vibe. Sometimes I have Cassandra and Mary Sue get together, which is fun. I think I just might have them get married and see what happens. I'm not gonna do the whole kiss this time, I don't think. I mean, they were here for the wedding. The wedding's all set up. Like, we don't need to prove we love each other by kissing before the wedding. We can just have the wedding.
Frogi Jahano Lapso Nibre.
And I feel like this just fits Don's character a lot better than him deciding to get married. Like, he's out of there. He does not want to deal with the whole commitment thing. I don't mind Cass and Mary Sue. Like, they're a good moment. But I also like Cass and Darren too, so. But unfortunately, her dreams of marrying Don have failed. And is Mortimer comforting his daughter? No, he's not. He's just awkwardly hanging out with his son in the background while Sandra has a little bit of a breakdown, but that's fine. True, Mary Sue is not a good person for how she treats Lilith. That whole family is kind of messed up, though. I appreciate Alexander watching in the background. It's kind of funny. Alright. So, now things are opening up for Cassandra. We don't know what's gonna happen. Her brother's head is phasing through a chair. That looks like it hurts. Sandra's concerned. But, I think that's gonna be it for the Goth household right now. We'll see what happens with them. That's fair. I find Darren oftentimes works well with Mary Sue too, so there's a lot of like possibilities in this neighborhood. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the Calientes. I wonder how they feel about Dawn, being engaged and then running away at the altar. Dina Caliente is digging for gold, and she wants to lay a claim on Mortimer. Don't wait for him to make the big move. Be aggressive. Yeah, and she wants to marry a rich sim and kiss Mortimer, so let's go over there and greet him. I've seen a lot of people pair Mary Sue and Darren together recently. They're both like widows, widow and widower, right? I think they have things in common. Oh yeah, I never have like Blue Water Village in my neighborhood, but Cass and Malcolm would be interesting. Okay, Mortimer, I see ya. That's definitely a pose. But I think we're just gonna do it. We're gonna get engaged to Mortimer. I mean, we're in love with him, right? I don't... Now, for some reason, these two tend to, like, work out in my saves. Like, And I'm not sure why. But they tend to be fairly happy together. Oh, thank you, Matthew. That's really sweet. Those videos are very curated, though. Like, the live streams are kind of, more awkward, but I'm hoping I get better at them eventually. But the thing is, I have to, like... I feel like... Wait. I'm having, like, two different thoughts at once. I feel like Dina would want a bigger wedding than just getting married in her swimsuit on the side of the road. So we're gonna try to throw a bigger wedding later. And my second thought is, I feel like when I'm editing my normal videos, I have to cut out a lot of awkwardness. So I'm not sure how the stream is gonna improve, but I'm hoping it improves. But the thing is, like, I mean, we don't have to follow the prompts to a T. We can just have Dina here, or Nina, I mean, move out. If this townie doesn't steal the newspaper, thank you. She did not steal it though. We're good. Pasha was good. I don't know. Dina was over here like falling in love with Dawn, and now, but Dina was falling in love with Dawn, and then you mean with Malcolm? No, that makes sense. I thought you were talking about what's happening here. I was like, I wouldn't call the Calientes rich. There's an opening in the game. I did not mean to do that. Okay, move out. You're not finding a job. You're finding your own place. You may be unemployed right now, but you can worry about that later. Get an apartment first. I love it when townies have a whole thing going on in the background, like Sims cheating on each other and, you know, drama. It's always fun. It's crazy you don't use the ACR and that still happens. I've been using ACR, like, for years, so I don't even really remember life without it. But we're gonna have Nina move out. At least her sister's coming to say bye. That's cute. She pried herself away from, Mortimer for a bit. But yeah, I don't feel like, realistically speaking, Dina would have Mortimer move in with her. I feel like she would move in with the Goths. So I'm gonna have her maybe put Michael in her inventory, and then I'm gonna have Mortimer get her to move in with him. But I think I'm gonna have them woohoo and then go on to the Dreamer household. We need to celebrate this engagement. Oh, Matthew, thank you so much. I don't have any alerts or anything set up, but I really appreciate the support. Good timing too, because you're paying to see some action right now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of sending them to the cemetery. Oh, I probably should have gave Nina her stuff. But she doesn't have, like, much things, you know? But then again, she needs to like furnish her apartment, right? But maybe I should have. Feel like that would make sense. Okay. Maybe we'll keep this in Nina's inventory and then give it to her. Okay, let's move on. Oh, it's still like I'm very thankful for the support. I feel like I'm not reacting enough. Like, did not expect that. I'm not sure if I should like set up alerts on the stream or what. Like, I'm not sure how the YouTube streaming culture goes. I'm just streaming. Oh, but now we're moving on to the broke household, which is gonna take several days to get through because they're the craziest household when it comes to scripted events. Uh, no, a lot of the times I do use no 20k handout actually. I don't know if it's in my game right now. But we can check. Oh, no, she got the handout. I'm gonna probably throw her in an apartment. I just don't know which one yet. And I think I want to download the 20k handout mod because I don't like them being given free money like that. Okay. Are the brokes like rich in your game now? Did they have like a success story? Also, I think I skipped the first scripted event. But I think it's just making Bo go potty, so we're gonna go do that. Oh no, Bo broke is growing fast, and Brandy wants to teach him all the skills he needs to stay out of trouble. Click on Bo to teach him to walk. Oh, it's not even potty, it's walk. Whoops. Well, whatever. If you teach your child to walk, it's a nice thing, and if you teach him to go potty, it's a nice thing, okay? So, why does my game actually look so blurry right now? Is it the makeup? This looks wrong to me. I feel like my game normally looks better. It might just be the hair. Yeah, I want to give them makeovers. I'm thinking I might make Brandy a hairstylist and, like, just give people makeovers in the game. I feel like that'd be fun. But yeah, this hair and makeup is not really fitting my vibe right now. Okay, now teach him how to walk, please. Learning to walk in the bathroom is iconic. I love that for Darren. And I love that for Brandy too, actually. They deserve all the success in the world. It's kind of crazy how, like, fancy Brandy's bedroom is compared to the rest of the house. Like, a lot of people say that, well, not a lot of people. There's a theory that she is a SW worker, and that's, like, the references that Maxes were trying to portray when it comes to this room, but I don't know if I like that for her. I kind of like the idea of her starting, like, a little home business better instead. You need to eat pizza. I mean, you're not that hungry, but I want you to eat the pizza. It's interesting that Dawn doesn't like Brandy. Dawn normally likes most people. Yeah, I think you can swear. I don't think my, I don't think I have any moderation features on in this chat that's gonna cause you to be banned or anything. As long as you're not, like, calling people slurs or whatever. I think we should be good. Use discretion. We should probably feed the child. Oh, I did not mean to teleport. Brandy does not have teleportation powers. I just need to put that out there. In case you got confused. Dustin's biosubstances. Let me see. Dustin's rebellious nature gets him in trouble, but deep down he wishes people would tell him what to do. Is there another bio that we're referring to? Or is it just, like, the fact that he does crime and everything? What's Bo's? Bo finds it hard to escape his genetic destiny, but maybe with his mother's help he can beat the odds. But why are you finding it hard to escape your genetic destiny? You are a toddler. I like the idea of Brandy purely, like, hooking up with Dawn just because she was lonely. I feel like that makes sense. I also kind of like Brandy with, Gordon King. I feel like that's an option, too. Brandy's bio. Friendly by nature, Brandy has often been accused of being overly so. She enjoys grape juice and crumpling tinfoil. Oh. Oh. That makes sense. Okay. Poor Brandy. Maybe she's intended, since she's pregnant, this baby is supposed to turn her life around. Maybe that's the vibe that, Maxis was going for with her. The thing is, though, Brandy's a family sim. She wants to have 6 grandchildren. Like, she likes babies, and I feel like she would move on and try to find someone. Alright. They're both in an okay mood. I'm gonna try to at least teach this kid how to, like, be potty trained. Dusting in with Dirk sounds kind of fun, yeah. I mean, like, Sims definitely do not need to stay with their childhood sweethearts all the time. It's funny how many, like, different versions of Pleasantview you can have and, like, all the different storylines that can happen. I would love for this save to become my main save that I play all the time. I like my Mountain View Build a City challenge, but, like, those videos are so... Oh, she stopped the bathtub so she can go scold, Dustin. This is more important to the story. I also completely forgot what I was saying. No, but I like the idea of this being my main save, that I stream a lot and am able to chat with you guys while I'm playing. It'll be a good time. So poor Dustin just got scolded, you know. He's kicking over the trash can. I'm sure his mom didn't notice that because I feel like he'd probably be grounded. But he's gonna go and give his girlfriend a little first kiss because he, you know, he's having a rough day. He wants to make it a little better. You can play bingo in The Sims 2? Wait, oh wait, you can, right? Like, that little machine? I never used it. I didn't really think it was bingo. But that's cute. They had their little moment together. You can go and use the bathroom, please. Does she know Lilith? No, and she wants to meet someone new. So, or, not Lilith, Angela. I am sorry for getting them mixed up. I am sorry personally to Lilith for even saying that. But yeah, we're gonna go talk to our son's girlfriend, who is not particularly impressed with us. Which is fair, because we just scolded Dustin. She probably doesn't want to talk to us. Yeah, okay. That's like the one time I'll agree with Angela. Dustin does not deserve the stress that he's under right now. I don't understand why we're having a party in the bathroom. Brandy would like to pee, please. What is even happening? And my sim pee. Thank you. No, Lilith is so much cooler. I shouldn't have said that. Game? I don't know, like, I feel like I gotta defend Lilith because she's been treated so badly, and I get that it's not necessarily Angela's fault, and it's probably, like, the parents' fault. But especially when they're this young, I feel the need to defend her. Your 7th grade students party in the bathroom? Like what, at school? Okay, but I'm gonna have him say goodbye to Angela. And maybe he'd calm down a little bit and he can go pick up this garbage. I don't want the house to be infested by roaches. Yeah, true. I remember being weird in middle school too, though, so I can't really blame them. I mean, going to the bathroom purely to avoid being at school was the thing back in the day, too, so... Did this woman pop without me even realizing? She's waddling, and, I suppose she's pregnant now. I think I have a mod that makes it so the pregnancy pops are not particularly obvious, because I keep missing them. Angela probably wishes she had more freedom to do what she wants without having to fit her parents' vision. Lilith probably wants more attention and guidance like Angela does. That's a fair way to see them. At the end of the day, they're just kids. Yeah, apparently not. Not sure why. She's in her normal clothes. Should we have Bo celebrate his birthday? It's kind of late, but I'll get Brandy up and have them celebrate the birthday. Why not? They need some positivity. I think I'll end up giving Bo a makeover, though, without having him go to the clothing store or salon. I just kind of want to be able to fix him up real quick. Oh, yeah, that's the problem. I'm so used to having my Sims in custom outfits that I don't necessarily, realize that that's the thing. I very rarely use the Maxis clothing. Oh wait, Angela's calling. This is kind of like an integral part of the story here. Dustin, do you want to sneak out with me tonight? Yes, I do. I'm gonna have Dustin kind of like sleep so he can sneak out properly. Cool, I'll come pick you up at 1 a.m. Okay, Static, thank you for hanging out. I'll see you on Twitter, yeah? Alrighty, but we can watch little Bo here eat his cake. Low poly texture cake that I always thought looked so good. Who's calling now? Hey Bo, is Brandy available to talk? Sure. Brandy's and Dina's potential friendship has always been really interesting to me. Like, she has a high relationship with Dina and Nina. And it's just kind of interesting because they don't seem like they'd be friends, but they are kind of. They're very close to becoming friends. Interestingly, a lot of clothing in the base game do have more, which suggests the Maxis was planning for it to work that way before they added the maternity clothes anyway. I wish it was just a default option like that. I get that it was more work for them, but like I feel like it's more realistic than having every pregnant sim wear the same outfit in different colors. Is somebody asking me about the lighting mod? I don't see the message. But yeah, I use the lighting mod. I think I use the radiance one. I don't know if she should be eating the pizza when it's in this state. When there's a perfectly good cake over here. My problem is I'm using my phone as a second monitor because I do not have a second monitor, and I don't see anyone asking me about shaders. I'm sorry to that person. One second, I'm gonna like open up chat on my computer. Yeah, I don't see anything about the lighting mod. That's so weird. But yeah, I use Gunmod's Radiance shaders. Yeah, it is funny when they just leave the pizza slice on the counter like that. Like, no plate, no nothing. Are you still hungry? Yeah, can you please eat the cake? This man wants to sneak out. Oh, it's because Bo was playing that. He got woken up. We're gonna have to give Bo a bed. I think they did have cinema secrets in my game at some point too. I think the ease of downloading Gunmod's version is what makes me keep coming back to it. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Oh, I don't think he can get to his bed. Wait. There we go. So now Dustin's head doesn't have to be at Bo's feet. Everyone's asleep, but Dustin wants to sneak out. I really admire you for keeping track of their ages. I can't. So, like, do you use a mod that, like, extends their lifetimes? Or how do you do that? Oh, I think you said something about, like, one day being 2 years. But yeah, that'd be hard for me to keep track. I just don't have the patience to use, like, Excel files or whatever. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I force my Sims into having children when, like, they'd be, like, super, like, career focused in real life. And, but, I don't know, I just like raising families in The Sims. Yeah, 2 days equals a year. My Sims are adults for 84 days, which is 18 to 59 years old. I love the idea of keeping track of their ages. Maybe one day when I'm organized I will, but not today. Not for this version of Pleasantview. I'm gonna speed up time a little bit. Since Dustin's sneaking out, he's gonna dispose things in the kitchen. And then, here we go. Lilith is here in this vehicle. What are your guys' theories about how she got this car? Because the Pleasant family do not own this car at all. I'm wondering where she got this car from. If she stole it, or maybe it's meant to be the family car, but Maxis never put it in the game because the cars came with nightlife. Like, what are the theories about that? And of course, the cops are coming because we got caught in probably a stolen vehicle. Oh wait, no, the cop was looking for us. I don't think we got caught. Wait, did we? No, we did. We got caught. um, he does not look happy, and we're having the glitch with the handcuffs. Yeah, the limos doesn't make sense at all. Oh, the career level thing. Yeah, that makes sense. I wish they would have changed it with nightlife, and like if your Sims owned a vehicle, they'd show up in that vehicle. That would make more sense. But I think we gotta cheat the handcuffs off. There. I forgot how to do this. I think force error? Delete? Okay. Force error. Delete. I should have googled that before doing it, but whatever. So poor Dustin got caught by the police. All we wanted was to have a little fun. Next time I better run faster. Being bad feels so good. I'm tired. I'm tired as all get out. What? Okay. Being bad feels so good. I'm tired as all get out, but the fun was totally worth it. I'm tired as all get out. Is that a saying or is that a typo? I just now realized that I think townies often arrive in limos because they're all in the same household. Yeah, that makes sense. Gonna have Dustin go into bed. At least Brandy has no idea that Dustin was caught by the police. And now, despite my best efforts, which wasn't a lot of effort, there's roaches. So I think this is a good time to potentially uh stop the broke household and move on to the next one. Because the scripted events are pretty much done. I mean, technically the birth isn't done, but like I'm not sure if that's really a part of the scripted events. Also, I forgot to give Bo a makeover. That sounds like a problem for future me though, so we'll ignore that. Oh shoot, I forgot the skill. I was so busy talking to you guys, I forgot that I was gonna try to teach him potty training. He did not get taught his skills. No, sorry. But yeah, now we're moving on to the Dreamer household. He just learned his skills automatically growing up anyway. Like, whatever. I was distracted, okay? I was having a good time talking to chat, so. And now, Darren Dreamer wants to paint for a living, but does he have the skills to pay the bills? Those past due statements are starting to pile up. Now, the thing is, like, I think he literally has enough money to pay all the bills right now, but, let's paint anyway. The game wants us to paint. I like the idea of everything in this room being his, like, muse for painting. Like, he could paint this little guy, this flower, this bowl of fruit, which he already apparently did. Dude, like, this man's wife just died. Why? Well, she didn't just die, but, like, it's a fresh memory, and you're showing up offering your matchmaking services? That being said, he wants to kiss Cassandra, but, like, you don't know that. You don't know that he wants to kiss Cassandra. So pay bill is 255, 268, 321. I'm too lazy to even do the mental math and figure that out. Or actually, I could just have him pay the bills. We'll do that. 321, 268, 255. Yeah, he had enough to pay all the bills, I think. Yeah, there's something I remember watching from like other people's Pleasantviews. It's the fact that he had enough to pay the bills at the start of the uh game. I'm pretty sure he just afforded it, unless I'm missing a bill. I don't see any more bills anywhere. I don't think. Yeah, he afforded it. Yeah, but we'll paint a little bit here with Darren anyway. I kind of want him to maybe call Cassandra up. Just to see, like, the vibes. You should try calling when Cassandra isn't at work. Okay, the vibes are not good. The vibes are not good. And I feel like that statement from Mortimer is very backhanded because technically Darren is unemployed, but like he's an artist. He's making his own money. Like maybe Mortimer shouldn't judge him so much. I'm imagining that Darren is imagining Mortimer's face in the middle of this dartboard, and he's trying to like, you know, hit it square in the middle. But he's not very successful. And we got Dirk here back from school. Dirk tends to be pretty successful when it comes to grades in my game. Darren tried to be a gamer in my game, which only lasted one day because he got fired and went back to painting. I mean, is gaming really, you know, sustainable career path for most people? Probably not. It doesn't stop us from trying, though. So that's probably the most relatable thing he's ever done. But yeah, we'll have Dirk do some homework. I don't think any more scripted events is going to pop up for this household. It's pretty easy. I mean, the scripted events are mainly just like tutorials for the game. They're not meant to be taken too seriously, so... Dirk is really cute. He's a really cute sim. I actually love the outfit they picked for him. Like, I can physically not use this outfit on any other sim because this outfit is Dirk to me. You can make some lunch. I feel bad, like, spending, like, 2 seconds in this household and being like, okay, I did the scripted events, so I'm trying to have them do some stuff here. Your father made you, supper. Stop complaining. Sometimes I do change the lifetime wants, yeah. If they don't make sense for the sim, I just re-roll them. Like, I don't think Darren having the hand of Poseidon one makes sense, so I'll probably end up changing it. It's kind of cute that they have matching lifetime locks, so... kind of love that for them, but, they're probably gonna get changed. At least Darren's is gonna get changed. I might allow Dirk to become the hand of Poseidon if he wants. What are they talking about? Oh, he's talking about his day at school. That's sweet. And now you can go and play your computer. And I want you to put these sandwiches away. Maybe try to call Cassandra again. That mod sounds interesting. I'll have to look into that. I'm really excited. I think it's Lamar doing this mod, but uh they're working on trying to add this laundry into The Sims 2, and I'm really excited for that to come out. I like my Sims being able to do domestic things like that, so I'm excited for laundry. Okay, we're gonna go say hi to Cassandra. I don't know if we necessarily want to kiss her, but we'll hang out with her. We know she's having a hard time because she got left at the altar, so we're just gonna try to be a good friend to her. Yeah, the laundry mod looks so good. I'm excited for it. I'm automatically trying to go for flirting, and I genuinely don't want that for them right now. I just want them to talk and be friendly. Yeah, the animations look so good too. Like, one of my problems with mods like that is the fact that the animations tend to look wonky, but I didn't find that from what we've seen out of the mod that it was wonky at all. Like, and I don't know, I'm excited. Yeah, the mesh looks a little bit off, but that's something that people fixed anyway. A lot of people will like make recolors and stuff that fits into each different play style, and I'm sure it'll be great. What are you guys doing? Okay, you're talking about hobby. The way they were like walking made me think ACR was doing something, and I was kind of concerned. I don't know, he wants to try to kiss Cassandra, but like I don't feel like that's a good thing to do. She's still like mad about what happened. Um, you know, she's still trying to recover from Don Lothario. You can't just be out there kissing people like that. I like the idea of making my Sims learn to drive or whatever, but then, yeah, it might take up too much time. Your Sims don't get a lot of time to do things. But I'm definitely gonna try out the laundry mod. Like, sometimes I feel like my Sims need more to do around the house. So, it should be a good time. Oh, they're talking about love. Maybe talking about, like, yeah, she's talking shit about Don Lothario right now. Don's a doctor, so they're definitely talking about, like, you know, how, in theory, it's a good idea to marry a doctor, but, like, maybe they're all not the greatest people. I don't know. I mean, she only really has Dawn to talk about here, but when you break up with someone, like, you'll talk shit about, like, any aspect of them. So that's what they're doing. That'd be crazy if that were to happen. That'd be something I could have seen them do in The Sims 2, the car crash thing. Because, like, you already have satellites, like, hitting you randomly sometimes, right? So, like, why not have your Sims get into car accidents? Let them buy insurance. See, they're literally talking shit about Don Lothario right now. Like, I love this for them. I don't want to just see what they do on their own. Cassandra was, like, absolutely in shock about what happened there. Darren's just playing video games. Oh, now they're parallel playing. Maybe they are soulmates. You should be able to, like, parallel play with your partner. But I think I'm gonna end Darren's portion of this video. And I think now we're moving on to the Pleasant household? I am very thirsty. 1 second. Okay. On the surface, Daniel and Mary Sue Pleasant seem to have a perfect life. But is their love a flimsy facade? And can Angela and Lilith make the right choices when it comes to love? Yeah, the Pleasant household gets a little bit crazy, but I love that for them. Also, I'm scared to give Lilith a makeover because people on TikTok hate every makeover I give Lilith. Um, but that's another story. Who says good help is hard to find? Daniel has his eye on the maid and wants a little romance. But will his decision threaten family unity? So we'll just see what they're doing. Like, I find ACR always, like, gets these two, like, super obsessed with each other at the beginning. Like, they're having a crush on each other now. Which complicates things a little bit. And then these two always, like, fight before school. It's kind of wild seeing, like, the crazy, like, sibling dynamics between these two. No, I'm interested in hearing about what happens in other people's games. It's interesting to me. Feel free to do that. I just like people chatting in my chat in general because it makes me feel less anxious about the whole streaming thing. So, like, feel free to talk about your game or, like, whatever. That was a big lag spike there. Yeah, we're gonna let the kids go to school and Mary Sue go to work. These two are all over each other for whatever reason. But Daniel wants to woohoo with Kaylin, so I'll let him use the bathroom. Well, you caught my first ever YouTube live stream, actually. Well, no, that's a lie. I did do my, like, leaving my Sims unpaused live streams, but I feel like that's not a proper live stream, so. But hi, how is it going? I hope you're well. What happened to Mary Sue in your game? I'm kind of thinking I want to, well, I was gonna say whip out the, blender here so I could, like, potentially see if Kaylin could get pregnant. But, like, Kaylin is a service sim, so, like, that complicates things. I do think she's gonna end up being a playable sim at some point, but, I don't think I'm gonna make her selectable just yet. We'll pretend they're using production. She turned a random man into a werewolf when she used to live in her old apartment building. I love that for her. I don't really see Mary Sue being that kind of person, but, like, I don't know, crazy things happen when you get divorced, right? Also, where is our maid? Hello? Kaylin? Oh, there we go. That was taking a while. I wasn't speeding. I'm used to speeding through my game, and I'm, like, having a hard time not speeding through it because it feels really slow. Now that I'm done with work, would you like to hang out? Yes. And we can kiss her. and have a little bit of a casual woohoo moment. I'll just where is she? Also, Mary Sue used to live with Angela and Dustin for a long time, but those two were pretty neglectful of their daughters back then, and Mary Sue was forced to take care of them when she didn't want to. Nowadays, Bethany broke. Her granddaughter doesn't like her. Grandkids don't like her in general. Oh, I feel bad for. I like Mary Sue. Like she's a workaholic, but like I don't think she's a bad person. I mean, actually, the way she treats her kids is questionable, but like I don't know. I feel like she would thrive with therapy, is what I'm getting at. And I've been playing for an hour and a half so far. Okay, I'm gonna have to like get them to like casual woohoo with on the bed because like the game does not want to cooperate with me at all.
Stove?
Yeah, I can see why she's a bit like I don't know. I have complicated feelings when it comes to Mary Sue.
Sevita.
Okay, so the iconic chance card. The controller has a stack of paperwork on his desk that Mary Sue has been asked to read through and assign priority levels to the tasks. About halfway through the stack, she finds some speeches that the controller has been asked to edit. Mary Sue has an okay eye for syntax, and she knows how busy the controller is. So she could try editing them herself, or she can scan the speeches into her word processor and run the grammar check on them. Yeah, true. She should actually be like higher in her career. I agree. But we're gonna do a grammar check and Mary School. Mary School? Mary Sue scans the documents, plugs them into her word processor, and lets the built-in grammar check do its thing. Upon completion, whoa, I cannot talk. Upon completion, she sends the documents off to the controller without even double checking, trusting the wisdom in Micro Scrotch's grammar check. Apparently, the controller, trusting in Mary Sue, sent the speeches off without reviewing them either, because a few hours later, the controller gets an irate phone call from someone on the legislator's office. It seems as though the grammar check somehow managed to replace the entire contents of one of the speeches with the first two acts of Titus Andronicus, and inexplicable as it may be, Mary Sue is fired for her mistakes. So AI screwed over Mary Sue. This is why you shouldn't use Chat GPT for writing. That's the story we're going with. But here she is, arriving home, fired. Meanwhile, good times are happening over here. She's having a little bit of a breakdown outside. Poor Mary Sue. I think she's only level 2 because of the work hours lining up with Daniel's affair. I don't want to quit. Cancel. I hate it when this camera is off in this cutscene. Like, let me see the goods. Like, let me see the cutscene properly, okay? There we go. And poor Mary Sue is just busy talking to the therapist. She didn't even realize what's going on in her bedroom. I feel like she would talk to Cassandra about what happened. Oh no, she realized what happened actually. She got her sixth sense. She's running to her bedroom. Um, okay. Imagine slapping your husband, swooning over him, and then being mad at him again. She's going through a lot. I'm not even sure what just happened. In fact, the chance card failing isn't necessarily tied to Mary Sue. I've heard that you can ignore or cancel it, and then you get a failure chance card on the slot. Then it's fail for that sim too. That's interesting. So she lost her job, and she did catch Daniel cheating. She lost Daniel as a best friend. And now she's just dancing in her hallway while the maid watches. Okay, but the fact that they're both acting like she's crazy, I feel like they're kind of gaslighting her. Yeah, Pleasantview really is a mess. Like, imagine just getting caught cheating and just continuing to, you know, make lovey actions to the affair partner. And yeah, they're literally both like calling Mary Sue crazy right now while kissing and loving up on each other. That is insane. Insanely interesting, though. I don't know how this is gonna work out for them. But at least Angela got an A+ in school. I mean, we got that going for us. But I think now we did all the scripted events, technically. I feel like we should move in, the Brokes and the oldies into their respective homes. Oh, we need to figure out where we're gonna plop down, Nina. Maybe I don't want to do the apartment thing, and maybe I just want to, like, throw her into one of these, empty condos. Yeah, she was, like, angrily dancing at one point, wasn't she? But the Brokes, I normally throw him into one of these houses. I'm gonna go check the houses out real quick. I'm playing in a version where Bella does not exist, so she's gonna stay missing. Yeah, I'm gonna try to play rotationally, I think, and, it's not gonna have strict rules, really. I just I want this neighborhood to be the one that I stream, so that's what we're gonna do. I might add a subhood like Strange Town. I haven't decided yet. Uh, but that's the plan. I normally put the Brokes in this one, but I kind of want to like look at other options too. Not the Brokes, the Burbs, sorry. Yeah, it's a really nice house, actually. Oh, I literally just looked at the same house twice. My bad. Yeah, I downloaded the lot that I downloaded the neighborhood that already has her like set as dead. So it's not Bella's not gonna be a problem in this neighborhood. So this is the other option with the house. I find this bedroom right here really wonky, so I might not use it. But it's an option. I like the downstairs kind of like open concept feel though. Yeah, pregnant sims are not safe from death. But I'm kind of feeling this house for the burp, so I'm gonna throw them in here. I think it'd be an interesting idea to add Strangetown to this neighborhood, so I have Towny Bella, um, around for Mortimer to deal with. So I actually might do that. I don't play Strangetown a lot. I kind of want to. But yeah, we're gonna have to decorate this house for them later. But that also sounds like a problem for another day, honestly. Um, in the oldies, I normally oops. In the oldies, I normally stick into this trailer. But I'm gonna look at this one real quick. I want to see the difference. It's pretty much like the same house. So I'm gonna move the oldies in here. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the idea of playing Strange Town right now. Like, not right now, but like adding Strange Town to this neighborhood. But I need to sit on the idea. That's a lot of commitment. A lot of Sims. Okay, so this house unfortunately does not have a fridge, so we're just gonna give them that. They deserve a fridge. I'll make it green and ugly like the rest of the kitchen. Or maybe I could make it blue. Have it be blue like the floors. Um, then I could have this like match. Kinda. Sure. Um, this kitchen will eventually be updated. Yeah, I guess Maxis just didn't think Sims needed fridges, I guess. I don't know. Like you in order to use the kitchen properly, your Sims need a fridge, so I'm not really sure what they were thinking. Um so I'm kind of thinking like the cheapest condo might be fun for Nina. Like it's kind of small, but it's all she needs, really. And I kind of like how it looks. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have Nina move into this one. Why not? It would be interesting with story progression to see what the game like does and who pairs up with who. Story progression is another mod that I'm kind of scared to put in my game. Like I've had it before for one of my legacies, but yeah, I obviously wouldn't have it in my game if I was playing rotationally. And it's a lot of work to have a lot of like different folders for different mods and stuff. But yeah, my Sims love to birdwatch. That's the first thing they do whenever they load into the lot. And once again, we do not have a fridge. And like this one is kind of awkward. I'll give her a nicer fridge though. There. There we go. I was gonna say like there's no spot for the fridge, but like there's a perfect spot for it. Yeah, that's fair. Like I like being able to control who gets with who and stuff, but sometimes it's funny to see like what the game does. Like if they pair up people that have no business being paired up. Oh, that's true too. I forget how many like pre-mades are actually pregnant in this game. I always think of Brandy, but like I never like think of like others. I'm kind of like really into the idea of decorating her house right now. And honestly, like Dina is gonna have Mortimer's money. I kind of want to see how much money she has right now because I kind of want to send some more to her sister so she has more money to like furnish her home with. Oh, only 1,000. I mean, wait. We can sell her belongings. There. And then I'm just gonna send some money over to Nina. I mean, we can pretend that Nina like took this money because I don't feel like Dina would give it to her, but we'll pretend she took it when she moved out. Dina and Nina are totally opposites in my game. Nina lives in a small trailer and wants nothing to do with Dina's money. Meanwhile, Dina lives in a four-story mansion with her relatives. I feel like that makes sense for them, honestly. I like the idea of having Dawn and Nina get together and like having them be in like an open relationship. Nina had wanted to start a hair salon business in her old age, but sadly she sucks at it and also has no money to buy a community lot. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna send the money to her. Yeah, I don't really want to cheat when it comes to money, but like I'm gonna allow my Sims to give each other money. Get engaged to Dawn Nina. You're engaged to Mortimer. One woohoo with Dawn should not make you want to get engaged to him. It's Dawn. You need time to like process this. Like what is happening? Yeah, I wish you can convert the lots more easily or convert them at all. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to like just kind of like pretend things are happening. Like the thing I do with the robber, like it makes sense for Clay's character, right? Um I feel like he would not just allow someone to take his grilled cheese related things. So he had to do something about it. Wonder how much money she has now. Like she did not have a lot when I put her in, I don't think. Okay, 11,000 simoleons to attempt to furnish this. Is that some is that something we should do today? Clay's grilled cheese problem started before we even started the neighborhood, so yeah, the grilled cheese cult is fun. I, I have plans for. I need to play more of the Build a City Challenge series because I do have big plans for it. Um, I mean, like I love playing it. It's just I get intimidated by the editing, so that's why we don't get a lot of episodes all that often because the editing is very tiresome. But I think we're gonna edit this lot for Nina. I think that's what we're gonna end the stream doing. Um Kind of want to make it look more modern is what I'm going for here. Now we don't have a lot of money to make this work, and I don't want to cheat for money. So we're gonna do our best. But yeah, I think Clay was addicted to grilled cheese from very early on. That's part of the reason he was driven out from his home. His parents were very concerned about his gut health, and Clay didn't want to hear anything about it, so he moved out. Yeah, I know, I was so sad I accidentally, like, killed my, original Build a City Challenge neighborhood. Like, I loved my Sims in that neighborhood. But I do think Mountain View is gonna be great. I think it's gonna be a good time once I get more into the groove of posting videos more consistently. Am I, like, spending all her money on this, or... Oh, gosh. The exterior of builds is very important to me, so I feel like this was worth it. I've played The Sims 1, yeah. The Sims 1 was, like, the third ever Sims game I ever played. I played The Sims Busting Out first, and then I played The Sims 2 at my friend's house. Both those games I played at my friend's house. And then eventually I got The Sims Busting Out for GameCube and also the PlayStation because I got it on both platforms. And eventually my cousin gave me her Sims 1 complete collection discs. So that's my Sims history. Yeah, this Sims 1 is really difficult actually. But it's fun. And I like the prank calls you get. The prank calls are, like, actually really funny to me. I feel like if Sims in that game were actually able to grow up, like, beyond just like a baby turning into a child and an adult, um can that even happen? No, I don't think children cannot turn into adults in that game. But if there was life stages in that game that actually, like, grew up properly, I think I would play it more. Grew up properly and died. And that's the only thing the game is missing for me. Maybe I should download that mod because I miss the prank calls. I like the idea of them being anonymous, like the sim in town, like, disguising the voice so nobody knows who it is that's calling. I feel like that'd be fun. I would definitely have my headcanons about, like, characters in my town uh doing that to people. So I don't think it being anonymous would bug me. Children cage up in the Sims one via the magic charm. There's a mod that allows you to do it via birthday cake. Oh, okay. I guess I should have known that there would be a mod for it, but I did not know about the magic cake at all. Maybe I should look into, like, the Sims mods and stuff. Like, is there a mod that lets Sims die of old age? Because I'd be playing it all the time. I do not kudu. That's a random question, canoeing. I don't canoe. Maybe I should try to do like more outdoorsy activities, but no, I do not. The one time I went camping as a child, well, not the one time, but one of the times I went camping as a child, we borrowed my grandmother's camper. And while my family was outside roasting marshmallows, I was inside and I was watching a wrestling pay-per-view on the television. That was my version of camping. Oh, okay. Well, you made me yap about camping. Maybe I should know that prank call. I only remember the ones that scared me. Or maybe was it only in The Sims 4? Okay, that's why I don't get it. I don't play enough Sims 4. Feel like this is too dark for the kitchen. I need something to brighten up Dina or Nina's life. I always get the twins mixed up, like Dina and Nina. Kind of a problem. Sims can't become elders in Diamond Sims 1, unfortunately, but it's possible to use a cheat to put your sim back and create a sim and make them look an elder. Oh, it does have a good. Okay, I only remember like the traumatic ones, like the ones that made it seem like my sim were gonna die. Like there's very ominous prank calls in The Sims 1, and those are the ones I remember. I have no idea what I'm doing in this space, by the way. I'm vibing. I don't know. I remember the Sims 1 burglar sound being like really scary to me. I don't know, but it was just loud. That was the problem. It was loud compared to the other parts of the game. So it would like literally jump scare you. But the thing is, The Sims 2 tends to do that too, actually. I think I was like genuinely scared of the prank calls, thinking that it was actually gonna cause harm to my Sims. So like the funny ones just like went over my head, but the ones that were like I'm gonna literally have to Google examples. Like I'll tell you the ones that traumatized me. Yeah, the ones that were all like, you have been chosen. They will come soon. They're coming soon. Maybe you should think twice about opening the door. Yeah, the thinking twice before opening the door, like it scared young me. Um, and then you get the prank call that was like, "We're fixing your phone line. Don't pick up the phone next time it rings." And then I generally wouldn't. I would make sure my sim did not pick up that phone because like the game told me to, and I follow directions in games. Maybe I need to go back and like listen to the burglar music to see which one's scarier for me. I would love it if the prank calls weren't lying all the time. It'd be interesting. Um, kind of hate these things. I'm gonna separate the kitchen and living area a little bit because I find it looks kind of awkward. That looks better already, and then I can put like a plant or something over there. There we go. I feel like the slacker thing makes sense for Nina, so I might just keep that. I'm trying to, like, see what I should add to her house, if there's anything, like, that I feel like she would like. Deeply connected to her Mediterranean roots, Nina likes exercise and bread pudding. Yeah, I don't know. I guess what I'm gonna do is just try to make this look as nice as possible. I feel like she would want a nice space. A dance teacher is pretty cool for her. But I feel like, since she is young right now in my game, the slacker makes sense for her. And then maybe as she ages, she can do something like that. Well, once they get like further into the military career, they end up being pretty rich, right? So she'll be bringing in money eventually. She can have like a little water bottle over here. And maybe a plant. I don't want to go too crazy there. Then I could put a light bulb. And I'm thinking this will be like the living room area, and then I'll maybe put a table here, a dining room table. I always forget that the roommate feature is even a thing in The Sims 2. I never use it at all. Is it like always glitchy, or is it just like a case of bad luck? Table like this, maybe? Kind of don't like these stairs. I might change them. For something a little bit more modern, maybe? Yeah, I feel like I never played like Christmas stuff in The Sims at all, and I should, especially like around Christmas. Can't place step. What do you mean? You were working before. um, let's see. This game is like so finicky sometimes. Would you work? Okay. Yeah, that mod sounds like it'd be more convenient. Yeah, thanks for hanging out in the stream. I'm hoping I'll stream more often. Hopefully. I've been having a good time today. Maybe it'll like help me get over my anxiety, just having a good time and stuff. But thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I feel like it's more realistic to do that kind of thing in game too. It's just I never get around to doing it at all. Maybe I just want like a darker stair. I don't need anything like super modern. It's just I didn't like how the other stairs looked in the space. Um, maybe a white stair. That's better. That's like infinitely better actually. And I think what I'll do is block off the space because it's kind of awkward. Oh yeah, I hear that's the problem when you play too much in this Sims too. Everyone starts getting related, right? A lot that's gonna be a problem in this neighborhood probably soon too if I don't add more Sims. So maybe that's another reason why I should do Pleasantview. Not Pleasantview, Strange Town. My brain is turning to mush at this point. This is what happens when I stream for like over 2 hours. I turn into putty. Where did my oh yeah, I deleted it. Um do, do, do. Not in the right category, I don't think. Okay. I love that for both. Yeah, I don't see a problem with pairing Sims with townies. It doesn't bug me as much. It adds variety. You know, I never experimented with like poly stuff in The Sims at all. Maybe I should. That sounds fun actually. I need Sims to make servos more often. It's something I don't appreciate in the game a lot. I'm actually having like more money than I thought to renovate this neighborhood or this house, and pretty good. I don't know why I'm like why my brain turns into such like putty like 2 hours into a stream. Like I know I'm not the best talker, but like I feel like 2 hours in I just it all goes downhill. It's technically not a triple marriage because I don't know how the game works with Sims marrying multiple Sims, but apparently it just shows the most recent one in the family tree. I don't know. Is there a mod that like makes triples be a thing? I don't know. Cause the game doesn't allow you to marry multiple people, right? So oops, I grabbed the wrong wallpaper. I think The Sims 4 recently added like the ability to do throuple stuff, right? Or am I making that up? I don't know if it's like marriage, but maybe a commitment ceremony or something. Oh yeah, there being mods makes sense. I kind of like that idea. You know, but I kind of like it for my kind of like it for my grilled cheese cult potentially in the future. I get that all poly stuff isn't cults related, but I feel like it would make sense for Clay and his story. I'm not saying all people that are poly are in cults because they're not. It's a very valid relationship, but like it kind of makes sense for my cult sims. I might do that actually. It seems like a fun idea. I feel like I wouldn't want all my sims to get like the want to marry like other sims when they're married. That would annoy me, I think. I wouldn't want all my sims to like be able to get that want. I would want to be able to set it so my sim is polyamorous, and then I'd be okay with them getting them on. But like, if my sim was not polyamorous, I would not want them to get the wand. Is this kind of a fun way to add color to this space? Because Dina does not have an, or Nina doesn't have a lot of money, but like maybe she thrifted this rug and she didn't realize there was like a bunch of holes. Yeah, the one it seems like it'd get annoying because I wouldn't want every sim to be like, oh, I just married the love of my life and now I want to marry someone else. Like I don't want that for every sim because that's just not realistic. Not everyone is poly. That definitely makes sense for Alexander though, because like he ends up being such a slob in my gameplay. Like he never the last time I played Pleasantview on my own, he just never wanted to shower for whatever reason. It was a thing. Like he was so I don't even know if he has like no need points, but like he was a very dirty sim in my game, and I have no idea why. I think that's kind of fun. This little area. Maybe I can let's see. The way this clips might annoy me, so this is subject to change, but I don't think it's annoying me. Alexander having his little Indiana Jones moment. Love that for him. I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting a lot more done in this house than I thought I'd be able to get done. I only have 600 simoleons though, so I better decorate the bedroom. Yeah, thank you. I didn't think I would be able to, like, accomplish it at all. Like, oh, but this bedroom's gonna end up looking kind of ugly. Like, we have no money to work with. We'll do our best. I kind of like the idea of having like blue furniture in her room to kind of like pay homage to her own old room. Pay homage. I don't know. I should be able to know that word because I was in French immersion, but I do not. Do you want like weird classical wallpaper in our modern home? Because like I kind of see the vibe, but it's not realistic. It's to the space at all. Like I feel like maybe making the bedroom more inspired by the outside makes sense. It is interesting when Sims have complicated relationships with their parents. I feel like I have an issue where I tend to make my games too wholesome sometimes, and there's no drama. So it's interesting to me when people can achieve drama in their games. But I think playing the series with you guys is gonna make my game a little bit more dramatic. I don't know if I'm gonna come up with like a proper streaming schedule or anything, but I definitely want to play this more. I don't know if she has anything in my her inventory that I can sell for more money, but it seems like we're running out of funds. So I'm gonna just decorate this as best as I can, but like it's not gonna be particularly fancy. I used to get the teen sims to do that pose like all the time, but like my game's been way too wholesome lately. Like I need to step it up. Trying to see if there's like any other little thing I can add for her up here, but we only got 22 simoleons, so I don't think we have a lot of options. I like the idea. Wait, let's see. No, we don't have enough money for it. I wanted to pull out this little Stanley cup for her. I mean, she can have maybe this knockoff thermos thing? Yeah, okay. I like the idea of her having a little thermos water bottle at the side of the bed, and then maybe we can put a plant. There we go. Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, like, not all teen relationships have to work out, right? But I think this is all I'm gonna be able to do for her right now. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to the bathroom. It's kind of ugly, but we got a little dining room area, the kitchen, the living room area, and a very sad empty bedroom and a very sad empty patio. But I think the house is looking better than it did. I feel like it suits her a little bit more. Hi, Simi Mom, what's up? So I think I'm happy for that. I'm happy about this house. Is there a character limit to the chat or a character limit like in the bio? Yeah, I was trying to make it like more modern and I think it looks great. This is like the one house that got renovated of all these developments. Maybe the other homes need to be renovated eventually too. I never like participate in YouTube streams, so I like never know how it works out. But I wanted to try to stream on YouTube because I feel like most of my audience is on YouTube and not Twitch. I mean, I'm sure like most of us have Twitch accounts, but like nobody's really following me on there. So I was like, okay, let's try the whole YouTube thing. Yeah, true. Like you play like one game session and your Sims lives change so much. So like what's the point of sitting there and typing it out all the time, right? I wish I had the patience to like CC free renovate like all the Pleasantview, Blue Water Village and all those neighborhoods, but I don't have the patience to do that. Um Unfortunately, I think we're gonna be wrapping things up here. We streamed for 2 hours and 22 minutes, which is pretty long, and I'm getting a little tired. Um But I really do appreciate everyone that came and hung out. The $10 donation or 10 whatever, it was like euros, I think. That was insane. Uh I had a lot of fun. We did all the scripted events. We renovated a house. I feel like we got a lot done, and I do want to stream more. What day is it today? Today's Tuesday. I'm probably not doing anything tomorrow unless I get sucked into Marvel Rivals. But so depending on whether or not my friends want me to play Marvel Rivals with them, I might stream tomorrow. Yeah, my Twitch is the same name. Like I did one like stream on it like a couple weeks ago and then I didn't touch it. Yeah. But like my Twitch panels and stuff are so cute. And you can't really have that experience on YouTube. But I liked streaming on YouTube. You guys were pretty active in chat and I had a good time. But unfortunately, it's my time to bail. I really appreciate all of you guys. I wish I could give you a time for my next stream, but I'll definitely be tweeting about it before my next stream. So if you want to follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky or any of those platforms, you can probably catch me talking about the stream on there. And I think I just heard an alert for Twitch, so thank you for following me on Twitch. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you so much. You could probably like if you have a Twitter account or something, you could send me screenshots or whatever. I would be down. I would be down to see them. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. I set up this little ending screen for everyone to see. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. I don't know if I have music playing. I don't hear it myself, but I think I have music playing on this little screen. Um, so oh yeah, Twitter's awful. I agree. I have a Blue Sky account though. If you have that, we're not gonna get into the whole like Twitter thing right now. It's not the people who run it are not the best. I'll say that. But yeah, I got Blue Sky, I got Threads, I have all those different platforms. I really need to update my little YouTube description because I've been trying to use different platforms. But yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys had a good time and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.